Good day, everyone. Here is our presentation for the Magna Carta for Women, presented by yours truly, Aradala Odumo, and Mary Lord J. Sumalpong.
On August 14, 2009, President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo signed into law Republic Act 9710, the Magna Carta of Women. The Magna Carta of Women seeks to eliminate discrimination against women by recognizing, protecting, fulfilling, and promoting the rights of Filipino women in all spheres of society. The introduction of legislation on women's rights has been under discussion on the Philippine Congress for the past 7 years. It seeks to eliminate discrimination against women by recognizing, protecting, fulfilling, and promoting their rights in accordance in the Philippines' commitment to international conventions such as the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women. Key features of RA 9710: substantive equality ensures that women have equal rights, opportunities, and access to resources in political, economic, and social spheres. Protection from discrimination prohibits gender-based discrimination in employment, education, health, and other sectors. Equal access to resources and employment promotes women's rights in the workplace, including protection against discrimination and harassment. Special protection for marginalized women gives special attention to indigenous women, rural women, informal workers, persons with disabilities, and senior citizens. Right to health services ensures access to comprehensive healthcare services, including maternal and reproductive health. Protection against violence strengthens laws against gender-based violence, including domestic violence, trafficking, and sexual harassment. Gender and development programs requires government agencies to allocate at least 5% of their budget for gender-responsive programs. Special leave benefits for women grants a 2-month special leave with full pay for female employee who undergo surgery due to gynecological disorders. Related laws and policies on women's rights in the Philippines. Republic Act 9262 or Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act of 2004 protects women and children from physical, psychological, economic, and sexual abuse. Republic Act 8353 Anti-Law of 1997 expands the definition of rape and considers it a crime against persons rather than against chastity. Republic Act Number 7877 or Anti-Sexual Harassment Act of 1995 penalizes sexual harassment in the workplace, schools, and training institutions.
Here are some other related laws and policies on women's rights in the Philippines as well. Republic Act number 9208 or the Anti-Trafficking in Persons Act of 2003 as amended by RA 10364. It criminalizes human trafficking, particularly those affecting women and children. Republic Act number 10028 or the Expanded Breastfeeding Promotion Act of 2009 promotes and protects breastfeeding in workplaces and public spaces. Republic Act Republic Act number 11210 or the Expanded Maternity Leave Act of 2019 grants 105 days of paid maternity leave for female workers with an option for additional 30 days without pay. Republic Act number 11313 Safe Spaces Act or Bawal Bastos Law expands protection against sexual harassment, including catcalling, wolf whistling, and online harassment. Executive Order number 273 Philippine Plan for Gender-Responsive Development 1995 to 2025 institutionalizes gender and development (GAD) mainstreaming in government policies and programs. These laws and policies collectively aim to promote gender equality, women's empowerment and protection against discrimination and violence in the Philippines. So, what are the specific responsibilities of government under Magna Carta of Women? The Magna Carta of Women mandates all government offices, including government-owned and controlled corporations and local government units, to adopt gender mainstreaming as a strategy for implementing the law and attaining its objectives. It also mandates planning, budgeting, monitoring, and evaluation for gender and development, the creation and/or strengthening of gender and development focal points, and the generation and maintenance of gender statistics and sex-disaggregated database to aid in planning, programming, and policy formulation. Under this law, the National Commission on the Role of Filipino Women, which will be renamed as the Philippine Commission on Women, shall be overall monitoring and oversight body to ensure the implementation of law. Consistent with its mandate, the Commission on Human Rights shall act as the Gender and Development Ombuds to ensure the promotion and protection of women's human rights. The Commission on Audit shall conduct an annual audit on the government offices' use of their gender and development budgets for the purpose of determining its judicious use and the efficiency and effectiveness of interventions in addressing gender issues. Local government units are also encouraged to develop and pass a gender development code to address the issues and concerns of women in their respective localities based on consultation with their women constituents. Now there's this question: how can Filipino women living abroad benefit from this law? Now, statistics show that more and more Filipino women are migrating for overseas employment. In many places, women migrant workers have limited legal protections or access to information about their rights, rendering them vulnerable to gender-specific discrimination, exploitation, and abuse. Only Section 37 of the Magna Carta of Women mandates the designation of a gender focal point in the consular section of Philippine embassies or consulates. The said officer who shall be trained on gender and development shall be primarily responsible in handling gender concerns of women migrant workers, especially those in distress. Other agencies, for example, Department of Labor and Employment and Department of Social Welfare and Development, are also mandated to cooperate in strengthening the Philippine Foreign Post's programs for delivery of services to women migrant workers, consistent with the one-country theme approach in foreign service. Now, before we end our presentation, let me say the quote of Ruth Bader Ginsburg: "As women achieve power, the barriers will fall. As society sees what women can do, as women see what women can do, there will be more women out there doing things and we'll all be better off for it." Now, thank you for listening to our presentation and have a wonderful day.